Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. This is your girl, Coach O, the founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I help you to build unshakable confidence. I help you to stop procrastinating and to get dreams out of your head into your life. Good morning, Shanti. Thank you so much for joining. Trying to get some heat going on here this morning. It is like 24. Yes, I am so grateful unto God and who He is and what He is doing in my life. And you know, sometimes when you are dealing with things and people in life, you just have to overlook the stupid, you know. And I know for somebody that may offend them, but when you got a bunch of foolishness that's going on around you, you have to overlook the foolishness and don't fall into the trap of trying to entertain everything and everybody that come up to you, come up against you. You're falling and chasing into every situation. You have to learn to overlook some stuff. You got to overlook some people. You got to just keep it moving. That's what we got to do. We have to keep it moving. Don't let nothing and nobody stop you, and operate in control where whatever they do doesn't matter, that you do what you do because that's you. Okay, good morning, Robert. Thank you so much for joining. So you see what the title of this live feed is. You know, activate the life of your dream. Activate the life of your dreams and glean from those that are around you that have resources and the stuff that you need. This is what I don't understand. I am kind of baffled and I'm really lost because it seems like the people that have the goods don't do anything with them, and the ones that would do something with them don't have the goods. But I know that there is a lesson in that. There's a lesson in that. But I wonder, sometimes I just wonder, why is it that we have what we need and we don't do anything with it? And I look at it, sometimes you may have very successful people, but a lot of times you find that their kids struggle because they don't want no part of it. They don't want a part of the family business. Why would you go and work and be mistreated and work for somebody else when you can help them build your family legacy, build your family name? But it just seemed like there is something allergic to the success of the family that they would just buck and stray away and say, I don't want no part of that. You know, I've grown up around that. I don't want to be a part of that. That's not my life's passion. That's not what I want to do. I don't get that. Good morning, Vanessa. Thank you so much for joining. Why is it that we don't activate the life of our dreams? And I know sometimes family businesses may not be it, but sometimes you can do so much more. You can make so much more. You can thrive so much more better in a place that's already established. It's like sometimes we just like to be mistreated. We like to have to try to figure some stuff out. We like to feel like, you know, I need to go on this obstacle course and I need to go every wrong way before I start heading the right way. But baby, I will use my GPS system in a heartbeat before I decide that I want to get lost. Now, if I'm sightseeing or just riding around, that's one thing. But I don't want to just ride around with my life. I need some doggone direction. Why is it that we are afraid of direction and instructions and that we will not glean from the resources that we have? We want to reinvent the wheel and reinvent the wheel and reinvent the wheel, and we still are not getting anywhere. That's why it is so important for us to read. And I know a lot of people, we make every excuse, or a lot of people make every excuse as to why they don't read. Oh, I get sleepy when I read. Oh, the lines are moving off the page, and oh, this is happening. But reading is so powerful. Reading is where your knowledge comes from. Reading will save you so much time. You know, you have decades and decades of experience that's put in between some pages, and you can read that in a couple of days in a week or so. And a lot of us, we don't want to read. Glean from the resources. Save yourself some time and some money and some trouble by just gleaning from resources that are there. You got people out here that will love to help you get to the next level. But it's just something about us that we say that, that we feel like, I want to figure this out by myself. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it. What are you thinking about? What are you working on to find yourself in the same place that you was when you first thought about it? You got to realize, good morning, Tyrell. Thank you so much for joining. There could be so much time saved if you was to link up with some people. You gotta keep reassuring yourself that you can. You gotta keep on trying to fight off the voices that's sitting on your shoulder and talking in the back of your head to tell you, do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it, do it, you can't do it, you're not gonna do it, nobody want what you're doing, do it. You hear to do it, but then you hear more don't do it and the don't do it, can't do it, and you ain't gonna do it is louder. But then you won't link up with some people to say, hey, I've been through this. Hey, let me show you not to do this. Hey, let me help you with this. Hey, let me help you go through this. But it's like we like this vicious cycle of dysfunction and craziness. Excuse me. It seems like we like this cycle of dysfunction and craziness to feel like that we just have to go through foolishness before we can get to success. That we just have to fail before we can see progress. Activate the life of your dream. You can't keep talking about it. You got to put a plan to it and say, okay, I'm going to do step 1 and then step 2 and then step 3. And I am halfway to where I'm trying to go. When you put in your current location and your destination, you have a roadmap in between where you are and where you're going. And then you have all the cities, you have the exits, you have all the detours, you have all that stuff that's in between, and you follow the roadmap. You follow the blueprint. But don't nobody want to put a blueprint together. We want to just wing it. We want to just go through life and thinking that it's just going to happen. And do you know, for some people, it never lines up? It never lines up because they don't even really know what they want. A lot of people don't have what they want because they don't even know what they want. They don't know what it is that they really want. And that's why you will find people, they'll start over here and they're over here and they're doing this and they're doing that and they're overwhelmed and they got this going on and they started this and they started that and they stopped this. They have completed nothing because they're all over the place, because they're searching and they're lurking and they're looking, but they have never really discovered what it is that they want. They don't have a why that's big enough to make them think that, until I see this thing achieved, until I go to until I get to my destination, I'm not going to drive nowhere else. If I'm on my way, just for talking purposes, if I'm on my way to New York, I'm not going to say, well, I'm going to go, I'm going to be in South Carolina. I'm going to head to South Carolina. I can't go to South Carolina and I'm on my way to New York. Now, I know there's always a way that you can do whatever you need to do. But when will I get to New York if I'm going to stop over in South Carolina? When will I achieve my goals if I keep stopping with everything that is blowing around me, everything that's going on around me, everything that everybody else is doing, everything that everybody else is saying? We need to go on an information diet. We need to go on you know what? We need to fast from so much information. Because when you're seeking and you're searching and you're looking and you're lurking for something, everything sound good, everything look good. You're trying to follow everybody. You're trying to go everywhere. Instead of you saying, I need a clear path. I need direction for me to get from here to New York. I don't need to know about the other 49 states. I don't need to know about Arkansas. I don't need to know about Tennessee at this time. I don't need to know about this and that. Once I get to the airport, I need to know where I'm going from there. Where I am going from there. I don't need to know about every airport in the United States. I need to know about the airport that I'm going to fly from. I don't need to know about every airport in the United States. I need to know the airport that I'm going to fly into. We find ourselves busy in every direction other than the one that we want to be in. What is it that you want? What relationship goals do you have? What financial goals do you have? What life goals do you have? What business goals do you have? And then once you determine the goal that you have, write out a plan to get there. Glean from the life of people that's doing what you want to do. You sitting around talking to people that haven't done anything, that's not doing anything. They're not doing the things that you want to do. They're on a whole different career path. You need to talk to people that's doing what you want to do. Do you know successful people, they glad to help people, and all the time it's not even they like to give back to their communities. If you find yourself serving, you serve and you serve and you serve, you will get back what you put out. You will get back what you gave. You will get back what you gave. You have to find down in your heart. I was thinking, you got your head, you got your heart, and you have your hands. Your head is where your ideas and everything come from. Your heart is where what touches your heart. Because some stuff in your head may never touch your heart. And some stuff in your heart, it'll touch kind of your head, your mind. You're thinking your thoughts and your words. But it says where a man's heart is, that's where your treasure is. That's where you'll put your time. That's where you'll put your money. But see, if you just got some stuff in your head and it ain't in your heart, you're not gonna follow through. You will not continue to go when the road gets tough. When it get overwhelming to you, you will quit. You will quit. You will find that this is not easy. And when it's not easy, you will tell yourself that it's not worth it. But the things that you want to do, the things that your why is around, you will go hard for it. If it's easy, you'll go hard. If you got to go by yourself, you will go hard. But you got to find it in your heart. And if there's a disconnect in your head and your hand, you're procrastinating. Because see, your hands is your action. Your head is your thoughts, your plan. You didn't put a plan in your head. But if there's a disconnect from here to here, you're procrastinating. You're procrastinating. You got to take what's in your head and put it in your hands, because you got to take action in order for your dreams to be fulfilled. In order for your dreams to be fulfilled, you have to take action. Nobody is going to do it for you. Nobody is going to bring you your wife or bring you your husband. I know you got some friends that want to matchmake, but you're going to have to date. You're going to have to tell them some things about you. You're going to have to accept some things in your past. You're going to have to forgive some people. There are some things that you need to do in order to make your relationships work. There are some things that you need to change, some habits that you need to change in order for your finances to work, in order for your life to work, in order for your health to work. Your body, your world of your health is your own world. Nobody else have anything to do with what you eat, what you put in your mouth. If you decide to go to the gym today, nobody really have no real influence on what you spend. You do what you want to do with your money. But you got to make up in your mind that I have a plan for my life. I have goals. You got to have goals. Activate the life of your dreams by activating the plans that you have written out. Activate the life of your dreams by activating the plan that you have written out. Write the vision and make it plain. And then write down the steps that it requires for you to do it, for you to have it, for you to be it, for you to do it, for you to have it, and for you to be it. Activate your dreams by activating your plan. It takes action. Good morning, Veronica. Thank you so much for joining. You all are really quiet this morning. And so I feel like it's either you're not paying attention, you don't want to hear it, or maybe you're busy. I don't know. But a lot of times we wish, we want, we pray. Sometimes we desire for things to happen. But until we take action, until we take the first step, until we activate the plan, until we even write the plan, stuff is not going to happen. You're not going to remember everything that needs to happen. You're not going to remember every step that needs to be taken. You have to write it down. So activate your dreams with a plan and glean from resources that are around you. And I'm not talking about around here stealing and on every free webinar, and you know you're not gonna make an investment, or you going to everything that's free. You gotta make an investment in your business. You gotta make an investment in yourself. You know what? Self-help end up being shelf-help. Self-help end up being shelf-help. My son said you can't do it if you don't try. Amen. See, I'm with your son. I'm getting my children ready for school. Amen. Thank you so much, Shanti. And I'm with your son. I'm so glad that I am a part of his life, and I'm praying for him. But he is so right. You got to try it. You don't know what you can do. And that young man, he's a young man, and he know. You got to know by trying, and you got to try by knowing. You got to try. Good morning, Dr. Marisa. Thank you so much for joining. But you got to make up in your mind that you're going to work your plan. And you're going to glean. And you're not gonna say everything got to be free to me. But you're going to make investments in yourself with your time and with your money, with your talents. But we gotta get to a point that we activate our dreams by putting a plan to it. It'll never work if you don't work it. If you don't have a vision in front of you of what it is that you want, you'll forget about what you said yesterday. You'll forget about the desires of your heart. Get with people that are going to places that have gone places that you want to go. So they'll tell you the do's and the don'ts, and you add to it. But you got to be willing to invest. Glean from resources that are around you. Read some books. Invest in a coach, a mentor. Get you an accountability partner. Let somebody see what your plans are for when you're not doing them. They can say, hey, you said you didn't want to do this, and look at you. Let them put a mirror in front of you and say, hey, you said you didn't want to do that, but look at you. You need somebody to hold you accountable. Not for you to get offended, not for them to judge you, but for them to hold you accountable and say, sister, brother, mother, my friend, you said, hey, we're going to hold each other accountable. You said you didn't want to eat that no more. You said you was going to work out 3 days a week. You said you was going to live by this budget. You said that this time next year you was going to be better. But you will not be better if you do not make an investment. Because I'm telling you, self-help end up being shelf-help. When you want to buy everything and do it yourself, you end up putting the boxes back. You end up putting the stuff back in the boxes. Then they're in the building. You end up putting the book on the shelf, and it's collecting dust. You got to get your stuff off the shelf and put it in your life. You got to be willing to make that investment in yourself. Put some time in yourself on a daily basis. You cannot say, well, you know, I'm gonna do. You can put 20 minutes aside. You know, back here a couple of months ago, last month, I did a 7-day challenge of getting things done in 20 minutes a day. And I mean, the people that participated in that, they got more done in that 7 days than they had did all doggone year, because they was focused. Do you know when you focus, you can get more done than when your mind is wandering and you're distracted by everything that's moving? You're like the squirrel. Every time you see something, you're going from this way and that way. Good morning, Anthony. Thank you so much for joining. But if you got 20 minutes of focus time, you will get more done. Focus. Invest some time in your dream. Invest some money in your dream. Stop doing all this stuff that we're doing. Everything, you can't get it off your phone. Everything you can't teach yourself. I'm telling you, self-help end up being shelf-help, and you end up being in the same place as you was. And you would never know. You would never get what you don't know that you want. You would never know. Some people don't have what they want because they don't even know what that is. What they want change every other day. You want this because now you see this person doing this, and you want this now because you see this person doing that. You want this because you see this person doing that. What is it that you want, and what is it that you can do? You got to stay in your lane. Good morning. I am sharing this message so I can replay it later, getting ready for an appointment. Have a blessed day. Good morning. Thank you so much. Praying for you. Share it. Share it. Share it. Share it. Make the investment in yourself. All of us need guidance from somewhere and somebody. Read you some books. Don't be the one that said read make me sleepy. Don't be the one that say I can't comprehend what I read. Don't be the one that said when I get through reading I don't know what I read. You reading too slow. Read a little faster. When you read fast, it makes you focus more. When you read now slow and you taking one word at a time. If you read like that, that's just like that makes you upset and feel like you're distracted when people are speaking like that. It's the same way with reading. Your mind, you'll try to read and you'll get to wondering about what you're going to cook and what you're going to wear and what you're going to do tomorrow, what you're going to watch on TV. Read a little bit fast and your comprehension will speed up with you. Read faster. Invest. And when you have resources available to you, use them. Not where you're trying to make a fool out of people, but use the resources that you have to get the fire that you need to go where you're trying to go. So I pray that you all have a blessed day. I pray that you will activate your dreams, that you will activate your dreams by actually doing something. It's time for us to sit back and stop and then get out of planning made, because you're procrastinating. Some of us are just planning and replanning and replanning and writing and rewriting and ain't doing nothing. Don't be a procrastinator. Go ahead, do what needs to be done, write your vision, and start taking the first step. Start taking the first step toward that destination that you're trying to get to. God bless you, and I pray that you have an amazing day. If you're new to me, I'm Coach O, the founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. It is time for you to activate your dreams. Live out your dreams. Get them off your pillow. Get them off your vision board. Get them out your head. Walk them out. Live them. Enjoy them. Be happy in your dreams. Live the life of your dreams in your reality. Have a blessed day. Bye.